Hey YouTube, how in the fuck are you guys doing today? So today we're over here working on the Smokey and the Bandit project. We did get the shocks in, and what we else might put on, I don't know. I'm still waiting on the damn wiring harness and some brakes, and we're almost done. What I'm thinking about doing is we're gonna bolt the shocks on, and then we're probably gonna bolt the Nerf bars on and get them all drilled and bolted down and all that stuff looking nice. Put the rear plastics on it, the rear seat, because everything else, well, no, we can't do that because we haven't got the brakes on there yet, which we're still waiting on. But for this thing, I went for these custom axis jobbers here. I wanted to try their new X-Link system here. I thought it'd be pretty cool to try just to see what it is. And on the rear, I got this titanium rear spring, which does make it a lot lighter, and I will be able to, you know what I'm saying, hopefully this thing won't be, I can adjust it, get it soft enough, get the ride height right, which I got plenty of stuff to bring it down a little bit. But we'll go ahead and get this bolted on here. Show you guys how to do that. Other than that, that's pretty much it. We'll get the front shocks on. Maybe we'll be able to, you know, we got to figure out, when we get it down on the ground, we got to measure all this stuff so we can get the suspension set up right. That's the big key that we got going on. And then later in the week is the Project 250R to fucking fix that goddamn thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I could get, I just don't want to work around all that crap. But, well, we'll bolt these on and then see what else we can get involved in here. YouTube, what do you think? Alrighty there, guys. We got our hammer. We are going to be using, as usual, titanium nuts, bolts, and hardware. Let's see if we can get this thing up in there. Usually takes a little bit. Ooh, slid right up in there. This is going to be easier than I thought. All right, that looks like a 12. Run this in. Wrong way. We can bolt this in there, you know. What's great about custom axis shocks compared to other shock manufacturers is that theirs comes in a hell of a lot faster than anybody else's. Hold on here, let me get this kind of dummied up. Alrighty, but like what I was saying before here, let me get the custom axis stuff. Just takes, you know, they're owned by Penske Racing. I don't know if they're the best shocks, but they are good shocks. I like the custom axis stuff. I like it because you can call up and in 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, you know, they have you shocks bolted up in your mailbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're a really good company. And, you know, everybody else can revalve them later. You know, it's all the same. So let's see what we got here. All right, where's our... Now I'm down here putting the lower linkage on so I want to get some of the pressure off. All right, so we're down here on the bottom. Alrighty, that was real easy. Alrighty, now let's see if we can. Well, we can't hit that like that. Thought I'd get out these little snap-on brass punches. We'll just punch that in, and then put our bolt up in here. Oh yeah. So now what we're tightening up is we're tightening up the Honda dog bone here, and then we're gonna go on to so it's a 12 and a 14, which that's what I thought before. So what we'll do is we'll hold this, see if we can get all this shit tightened up here. And then our rear shock's gonna be on. This is gonna be awesome. You know, I've been waiting for these things for so long. Also, what we're gonna do today is we gotta bring this subframe up a little bit, because I already know it's gonna be too low. So let me get done tightening this up. Oh yeah. Let me just see if I can. Everything's so tight in here, you know. I wish I had the, like I said, I wish I had my wiring harness, because we put the suspension on this thing today, dummy some tires on it, and see if we can get this thing started. That's gonna be the all right. I don't like that. Let's see if we can. All right, come down here. All Alrighty, there is our rear suspension on. Now I have some custom axis mounts coming. They're just not back from anodizing yet, so I'm just using this one that Custom Axis sent just to kind of hold it, so we have stuff that's. Now let's see if we can, what can we, I wonder if, I don't want to bring it behind there. Let's just see if we can get zip tied up out of the way there. This thing is going to look so good once I get it done. I think it's going to look awesome. don't know about you guys, but I think it's going to be sweet. All right, now what we got to do is move on to the fronts here. Alrighty guys, I'm trying to get it in here so you can see this here. I'm cutting off these fucking rubber bands, and then I'm gonna try to get these shocks up in here. Let's see. I wonder if this goes backwards or forwards. We'll try this. Well, that's not right. What the fuck here? Hold on here. See, I don't think it can be. Hold on. Damn it. That's how they gotta go. So let me get that one. Oh, Jesus. Put this down here. Slide this one up over out of the way. Oh boy, this is kind of tricky. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is difficult. Alrighty, so then we gotta push that in there. Alright, we gotta get our bolts. Custom axis stuff. Alright, let's see here. We got, oh wait a minute, 2 short ones. So let's put the short ones go obviously up here. Oh yeah. Well, those are entirely too long. Entirely too long. I don't like those. Let's see, it only needs to be about... Alrighty, luckily I keep a stash of titanium bolts, because I don't like it when the bolts are too long. It looks like shit. Alright. You only need a couple threads on there anyway. Alright, now we gotta come down here to our lower shock mount. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I gotta do... Alright. Alright, hold on here. Damn it. Alright, let's see if we can get that in there. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, it's going to be a 12. See this here. I got to try to get this. There we go. Now we got it. run this in. Son of a bitch. That's pulling that all fucked up. It's got to be how that goes, you know. Alrighty, now let's see here what we got. Alright, we didn't cross thread that. Awesome. Jesus. Alright. Alrighty, there's that one. Now let's come over here and get this. So you can kind of see here that we gotta get this going like this. And Alright, let's see what we got here. Hold on. Shit. See if I can get this. Come on. I feel like this is how it has to go. I don't know. I've never seen anybody run this X-Link system before. So this is all kind of new to me on how it mounts. All right, I feel like it mounts like that, you know. You would think that these would be a little shorter, you know. Shoo-wee. But that's that. I gotta go. Let me put this on there. They do look sexy as hell. I'm kind of wondering on these fronts, why do they use this C-clip design? But we're gonna have to get it down on the ground. I wish these were kind of like black. I don't know, I guess I could take these back off and have it powder coated, like, or if it was like this gray color, like whatever this bronze is right here. But I have a feeling when these get down on the ground, you know, once we set the weight of the machine down, it's gonna settle out real good, and then we can easily move our whatever up. So we can easily adjust our stuff. So, all right, let me give me a minute, then we'll bolt this last one on down here. I gotta go do some stuff to this lower shock here. We have to they make these things so fucking goddamn tight, you know? There we go. Because they got kind of an O-ring in there. Plastic hammers become your friend for some reason when you're working on quads. I suggest getting you a couple. Alrighty, get that in there. Woo! Get this thing bolted up, and then we got our shocks on. These things are the shit. Love them. Ugh. All right. Alrighty. Well, there's our shocks mounted. Now what I got to do here is move this in there like that, and then zip tie it on there. I'm gonna get the rubbers and stuff and put that on there. Get that all zip tied on there, and then we got to figure out, you know, once we get the brakes. If we had the brakes where I could bolt them up, they haven't showed up yet. If I had the brakes to where they bolted up, I could, you know, put all this down and we could set it down on the ground and see what it looks like. Because I have a feeling this is kind of laying flat. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do this on camera, but I'm going to raise this rear subframe up. Really what I'm going to do is pick a thing, and I'm just gonna put something up here, you know, and maybe put a level on it. And I want to get like maybe a half a bubble out and see if that helps, you know what I'm saying, on this subframe just a little bit, so I can get some more angle here, just to make it so when you hit the jumps, you're kind of up in, you know, most of your areas up in here. Like if you see on this one, I got the subframe too far down, so my butt's way back here and I need to get it up here, so I got to raise this up. So I think I'm going to do the same thing on this one. So that'll be about it. Hopefully next time we can get the brakes on it and get that bled and all that stuff. But man, that titanium spring back there looks sexy as fuck. You know, I think it looks really good, but you know, I definitely need to raise that subframe up a little bit. All right, now it's been, I don't know, a couple days, but what we're working on right now is, let me show you this shit. So I bought a full Behringer brake setup for the Smokey and the Bandit quad. Now, the problem with this, okay, shit. Got this going the wrong way. Okay, so the problem with the Behringer brakes, it's really not a problem, is what you have to do is they give you these little fucking deals. Now this is only on LTR brake geometry, okay? So what you have to do is drill out your holes and then put this in there. So apparently, you know, like these Behringer brakes stop like a motherfucker. Okay, hold on here. Got the wrong one. I'm interested to try these. Alrighty. Okay, so that one goes on there. All right, we got the right one. But I'm interested to try these Behringer brakes. Now, what you're gonna need is this measures, fuck. It's kind of a weird size, 9.82 on there, and there's not really a drill bit 9.82 that I got. So what I have is I have a metric drill bit set, and this is the 9.9, okay? So what you want to do is take your spindle, find out where, you know, like just get on the hole. Just kind of get just a little loose with it, okay? And then you're gonna see that this button falls right in there. Now, we gotta figure out, what we wanna do is mock this up, okay, is all we're doing today, because there's some stuff I had to send out to the anodizers. There was some stuff that I just wasn't fucking happy with. They sent some spacers and whatnot, and it just kind of looked kind of shitty. I don't know what the hell all that's for, but anyway, let's go over and get us some titanium bolts. I know this is 8.25. I'm gonna say that I need a 20, 25, somewhere in there. 25 is perfect. Ooh. So, now that we got that, let me go get some other stuff. And what we have to do is get these to retain in there. So, I got some special shit. Now, what you guys want to use is green Loctite. Now, this is the only time in the world that I recommend green fucking Loctite. Okay? I mean, the only time in the world. Now, what you guys don't know about green Loctite is this shit is a retaining compound, okay? Now, what that means is this shit will set up like, it will take an act of God to get this out of there. You're not gonna heat it up and beat it out of there. You could, but you're gonna fuck some shit up. Just letting you know. So when you guys put this on there, if you ever order a set of Behringer brakes for an LTR front end, this is I think the only one that they have to do it as. So what you want to do is get that in there. All right, now what you don't want to do is get this on any of your fucking threads, okay? Because if you get this green Loctite on there, you know, just kind of how we're dummying this up right now, what I'm doing is I'm just doing this so we can, because what I'm trying to do is just get this mocked up till the whatever sets up, the retaining compound. It will take, you know, a couple hours to do that. Alrighty. Now remember, hopefully we didn't put too much on there and it gets on there, because you have to take the brakes back off to put the whatever you want to call it. You have to take the brakes off to put the fucking spindles on. So I'm just kind of dummying this up. Alright, I feel like there's no, I don't see any green compound coming out of the whatever. But anyway, that's going to be our brake setup. So I'll show you again on the other side what we got going on there. And you can just imagine this thing, dude. It's going to be sweet as shit. Look at that. That is so awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got that. Also, the other day, my boy DJ hooked me up with the custom axis reservoirs. Thank you, DJ. You are the man. Guys, a lot of you guys don't know, DJ owns Rocket Machine and Design. That's where you get all your hubs and whatnot from. But he made these for me, and I think they might be for sale coming up anytime soon. Just for the custom axis stuff, they do not make one. If Elka makes them, they'll make them. But I got my custom axis, and we're waiting on a Behringer guide from him. So let's move over to the other side. You can see this stuff is so sexy. Alrighty, so we're gonna drill our holes. We want to start it about as square as we can get it. What the fuck? Alrighty. Alright, this is just a simple deburring tool. I had some burrs here. Alrighty. Now again, green Loctite, be easy with this shmoo. I will tell you, be easy with this shit. But this is just going to retain these in there so they don't kind of come off. Now again, I'm trying to protect it. So what you do is I kind of just spin it around there so you can kind of see that you got an even coat. And then see how you got that? Like we got a little green Loctite in there. Oh boy, not good, not good. Shit, that was on the fucking powder coat. Alrighty. Feel like that's pretty good. What the hell happened to my chair? So then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll put, again, green Loctite. Whew. This shit makes me so scared. Okay, now let's get our other brake here. Another jewel. Now this whole brake setup, if you buy it from Behringer, expect to take like a second mortgage on your house. This shit is not fucking cheap. I kind of want to try it just to see how much better the braking power is. You know, to me, it's kind of worth it. Does it work in mud and water? I really can't tell you. I don't know. I'm assuming yes. You know, they use a special compound. You know, you can only get brake pads from them. Yes, it's probably expensive. You know, but I think this whole setup for a quad is about 3,500 bucks just in brakes. So that's rotors, calipers, and all that type of stuff is about $3,500. So you can see that that gets expensive. But that's about all we got to do for this episode. Again, we're waiting on a shit ton of parts to come back, really from coaters and anodizers and all that type of stuff. That's really all we got. But I just wanted to show you guys this full Behringer setup that I got. You know, it's absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, you know, full Behringer on there. We got, that's what we want to do, is get that retaining compound to come out of there. And then what we'll do is tomorrow morning we'll come in and we'll unbolt these and get them back up here on the bench. But here is my master cylinder. So this is, again, a Behringer master cylinder. This is what the rear master cylinder looks like. And that gets mounted like right here. And I made a special mount for this. Okay, that goes on the pedal and all that stuff. It's adjustable and all that whatnots. But this is the rear rotor. So what I'm having DJ make me is we're making a rear rotor guard. Kind of looks like the BVC racing one, where we got a skin guard down here. Because honestly, these things are $400 a piece, and you don't want to, I mean, look how thick that is. You don't want to bend it up. These would be great for heat. This is the rear master cylinder, so you can kind of see that this sits up there kind of like that. Can you imagine how sexy that's going to be? You lock the brakes up on this thing, it's going to get real jazzy real quick. But that's that. Other things, you know, we're still waiting on the wiring harness. I got to call in about that. So we can get that. Once we do that and get the spindles, and what we'll probably do is just bolt this stuff up tight, set it down on the ground, okay, and see if we can get the first start. I got my brake lines. If anybody wants to know, these are 54-inch brake lines. I just buy the common ones and then, you know, put them on there. As you can tell, you know, we got plenty of distance to that. You know what I'm saying? To this. And then we'll have that in there. We'll get it all zip tied up nice. Get it down on the ground and see what it looks like. And also, I get a lot of questions about, hey Justin, what shifter is this? This is a Mod Quad shifter that I bought off the internet. Okay, directly from Mod Quad. Nothing special. Nothing special. Alrighty? These are LSR billet hubs. Alright? I mean, a lot of this stuff is around. Man, these custom axes are so nice. I think I want to get, I didn't know you can get titanium fronts for these too. That might be on the GNCC build. Titanium fronts. I'm going to have to call and see if we can do that, but that would be badass. But anyway, guys, that's, like I said, that's as far as we got on this episode. Probably, you know, coming up, I mean, I'm doing some stuff that I'm not showing you guys. These are the brakes to my wife's KTM. And again, I'm a psycho, so I had all of the pistons DLC coated just for, this just makes it so much easier when you touch the brake pedal. It won't, the DLC coating will not let the brakes ever freeze up. So if the quad sits for 2 years without getting ridden, it's kind of no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything will be smooth. But anything else, like always, guys, thanks for watching. I think the UPS man is here. Check out Instagram, fucking Facebook, all that social media bullshits. And like always, I gotta fucking go.